Anthony Bonamico, tailback free safety, and I'm around the game of football ever since I can remember. I've really looked up to Hathaway and those guys whenever they're playing. They played with so much passion and enthusiasm, and it really made you feel like they were a part of Bridgeport football, and what makes me feel like I should be a part of Bridgeport football. I think Bridgeport football is important to the whole community because you can just tell how many people come out and support the games and how many people congratulate you after the games, and really just a sense of community around the town. I think it just helps the team in every way. I think that the coaches really have pushed the players into doing the right things and staying focused week in and week out. I just think that we're determined to get to Wheeling this winter and hopefully have a better end of the season than we did last year. I'd like to give a shout out to the coaches and my teammates. All the individual accolades that I receive wouldn't be possible without them. It's a team sport in every aspect, and I just want to give a shout out to them for all their hard work.
My name's B.R. Hathaway. I played in the fall of 01, 02, and 03. I played on defense. I played cornerback, and on offense I played mostly quarterback, but I played some other positions as I was going to my senior year. My coach was Bruce Carey, and the assistants were John Cole, Mr. Lanzi, several others I'm sure, but those were the main ones. I'd say the games that stick out the most to me are probably my junior year when we played RCB and we won overtime. The overtime game was a good game. I think it was 22-21. That was one that sticks out to me. And then I'd say probably my senior year when we were the underdog in the playoffs and beat Frankfurt 30-7 at Frankfurt. And then also, even though I wasn't playing my freshman year, when some of the freshmen moved up to practice with the varsity, was the last time Bridgeport won the state championship. And I remember that game pretty well when we beat Wayne. I'd say probably the best thing is just the relationships. I'd say there's several guys on the team that I still have on my phone that I could call today that would do anything for me. Still know all the coaching staff and they're great guys. So I would say just the memories and then the lasting relationships you have, because still to this day some of the best guys I know are from playing Bridgeport football. Of course I do. I probably will always, but recently it's been even more special to me because my little brother just graduated, Brett, and he had a great career, and I think watching him was sometimes just as good as playing, and I'll definitely miss that this fall, but I'll definitely still be watching because I'll have another relative on the team this year, and with AC Caldera as my cousin's stepson, so I'm sure I'll keep a close eye on the team this year as well. No, I haven't seen any drastic changes. I think that's one of the things that has made Bridgeport great through the years. They've always had great coaches from Wayne Jamison to Bruce Carey, and I think Josh is doing a great job as well. I don't see any major differences from when I played 10 years ago. Still living in Bridgeport. Spend most of my time around Bridgeport. I work in Clarksburg Courthouse in the assessor's office, and still follow the sports, and that's about it. That's what I'm doing right now. What I think about Bridgeport High School football is, I think really what makes it special is the support that the team gets the coaches, and just the tradition that you have, because, from my grandfather, Durwood Hathaway, that played in, I think, the 40s or 50s, and then you got, all my relatives played, and then, from my dad, that's Jeff Hathaway's the freshman coach now, and, the kids, they don't want to be the team that has a losing record or doesn't make the playoffs for the first time in 20 years, and I think that's one of the things that sets Bridgeport apart from the rest of the teams around.
Gonna take a trip to Laredo. Gonna take a dip in the lake.